Hey, I just realized it's Wednesday again, and it's super funny. Like, I was sitting here and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Wednesday. I need to jump on and do a Facebook Live. And then, like, all my technology just got their wires crossed. So I've got a whole mishmash of stuff going on here, and it's just been real challenging. Have you ever had those days that are just challenging with technology? So I got my headphones and my webcam, and my speaker just totally shut down. So we'll see how this goes today. So can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me? Good stuff. Cool. So um, I have been working really hard on a couple of projects, and I was thinking this morning about, have I really made progress? Because I've met with some people recently who have been stuck and have not really felt like they've been making any progress. And so sometimes we have to like be intentional about looking at, have we made any, and celebrating the progress that we've made, because if we don't, we start to lose heart. And we all know how that feels when we get discouraged and defeated. And if you're like me, it's like a really strong temptation to just give up, call it a day, throw it out, take a vacation, do something else, because nobody likes to perpetuate a cycle of failure, right? But I had this thought this morning, like, because I felt like in my heart, I was like, well, I just need to celebrate progress because I've been working really hard. Somebody checked in with me earlier and was like, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm persevering. And I thought, I'm persevering because I took some time this morning to celebrate progress, because I didn't feel like I was progressing. So I needed some reasons to really step in and encourage myself. So I wrote down in my journal, how do we celebrate progress when we don't feel like we're making any? Well, the past couple of weeks, probably the last 3 weeks, have been really hard for me. I mean, I've been retraining my brain to work in a way that I've never worked in before, and it's been counterintuitive to how I normally operate. But in order for me to get to that next goal that I'm trying to reach, I have to do things a little bit differently, because the old way isn't going to work. So I'm like, really trying to turn the gears to go in a different direction. And it's hard. It's hard, but I have persevered. And the first thing I wrote down was, when you have to celebrate progress and you don't feel like you've made any, maybe the first thing is you haven't given up, because we really only fail when we give up. So if we keep persevering, if we keep trying, and we say, okay, well, that didn't work, let's try another way, then we don't give up. So maybe the progress you can celebrate today is you're just not giving up. You're not going to totally give up and walk away. The second thing I thought of was the thing that struck me this morning is, what is the goal? What's the thing you're aiming for? So I've got a couple of coaches in my life, and yes, coaches need coaches. And I've got a couple in my life, and when we first got together, they made me write down some very specific things. What I was impressed with was, one thing was like, what's my internal goal? Like, what's the thing I'm aiming for internally? And then I had like a financial goal, and then I had like a world peace goal. And so I keep those things, I keep those three things in front of me, because I know what I'm aiming at. And so if I don't give up and I keep looking at what the Bible says, like the joy set before you, we don't give up. And the third thing I wanted to leave with you today is, take some notes on successes. So for me, I wrote down on a little slip of paper, don't give up. Celebrate today that you haven't given up. Celebrate today that I didn't throw all this technology away because it wasn't working. I didn't give up. I came up with a different plan. I tried a different system, and I hope it's all working. I can see you there. So I'm assuming you can hear me, and I know you can see me. So technology is working because I didn't give up. I didn't just be like, oh, forget it. I'm not going to do it. Because what's the joy set before me? The joy set before me is to give you a quick, encouraging word today that will maybe help you get some traction, help you move forward in areas that you need to go on. And then write down the joy set before you. What are your goals? Have an internal goal, have an intrinsic goal, have an external goal, have a world peace goal, have a financial goal, have a goal that you can put on a sticky note and stick it on your mirror, stick it on your refrigerator, stick it on your computer screen so that you see it, so you keep that joy set before you so that you don't fall risk to number one, giving up. And then write down your progress. Take a look at it each day or each week or each month or maybe all three. And how did I do? How am I doing? Hey, I didn't give up this month, right? I still got my sticky note on my computer. So we can celebrate progress even when we think maybe we're not making any, when we just don't give up. So I hope that encourages you today. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Continue to reach out to me. And if you miss any of these, I'm putting them in a playlist on my YouTube channel. So you can always click over there and grab it. And if you want more, jump over to my website and hop onto our newsletter because that's where we put the really good stuff. So I love you. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you have tips and tricks to celebrate progress when you feel like you're not making any. And we will see you later.